Hi everyone, my name is Annie Kiko from True Voice Global, and I'm really excited today because what we're going to be doing is interviewing a really amazing entrepreneur, Allison Shreeve. Now, what we do at True Voice Global is evolve and enliven the heartbeat behind the brand. So I'm super excited to be sharing with you some tools on what you can do to help you get your true voice online and get your vision out there in the world. Some of you know that I do it through writing music and using vibration to shift state in people. My background is in kinesiology of many, many years, and over 7,000 clients later, working with changing brains and using vibration to shift state has been such an amazing, empowering platform. And so what we've done with True Voice Global is really taken a lot of things online and sharing education programs with you and the people who really helped me grow along the way. So bringing to you Allison Shreeve. Now, who is Allison Shreeve? She is a 4 times World Championship Windsurfer. So that's impressive, 4 times. A class world speed record holder. Also Australia's Female Sailor of the Year. And she's windsurfed 115 kilometres across Bass Strait in 2009. That's a long way, 115 kilometres. Now, Allison went from $37,000 in debt to owning a global company in less than 2.5 years. And so what's really interesting about that is that she's going to be sharing some tools that she used on how to get there. Her first online transaction was $10,000. That's impressive. So I'm sure you guys want to know how she did that. And also, Allison has successfully run over 150 social media seminars. Allison is all about championing the hero and the message in you. So that's what I'm particularly passionate about sharing her message today. Hi, Allison.
Hello, how are you?
Well, thank you. That's quite an impressive list that you've got there.
I should say that's an impressive introduction you just gave. Well done.
Well, I did some research and I was really impressed that's actually only about a third of the list that's there. So I was
of what you know about.
of what I know about. Really amazing. You've helped tens, like hundreds of students, thousands of people actually, of students and entrepreneurs just get their stuff online while they're either studying, while they're doing startup, even artists and global entrepreneurs. You've actually, anything, whether it's writing a book, releasing a song, creating an art piece, helping a really unique idea, you seem to somehow be able to just get the core things of the person's passion. Like, I know you've done it with me, and you've really taken, for example, what I love in music and what I write about in songs and brought together the empowerment side of it from working with people through kinesiology and shifting states and position things really uniquely. So I see it over and over again. I've been to a couple of your seminars. What is it what's the secret? What is it? How is it that you can just see a person, and this is not necessarily about your strategies, but what is it about you that can bring together everything that a person is and help them with such a unique strategy online?
Wow, I wasn't expecting that question. I think here's what I do in my brain, okay? I've never told anybody this before, so a little exclusive insider knowledge into how my brain works. I'm all about proof, right? So I think that if you're going to teach something or if you're going to help people through something, if you can have an experience of it before them, then it's much easier. There is a lot of theory out there, and so you can come up with an idea or a theory, but if you could back it up with, okay, this can actually work for you, then that's even better. And I think a lot of people come to me and they're confused because they've got all these theories out there of I need to do this or I need to do that, and I don't even know who to listen to because there are so many people giving contradictory information. And so I think what I do when I talk to people, especially one-on-one, is that I really get to the root cause of what they're about. What do they really want to achieve in their business online? And when you are clear about your goals, then you just work backwards. Same like if you're going to go for an Olympic medal or a world title, you go, okay, this is my goal, and then what do I need to achieve over the next 6 months, 12 months, 2 years to achieve that, and work backwards. So it's exactly the same in business. If you say you want to make $1 million a year online in your business, then is that $1 million a year before tax, or is that after tax, right? And if it's after tax, then you might need to bring in over $2 million a year. But then depending on the type of business you may have huge overheads, which means you might need $10 million a year because of the type of business you're creating. So by getting really clear on what you want from the beginning, then we can actually look at it quite practically and lay out a plan and a strategy on how you're actually going to achieve that, because a lot of people don't even know what they really want when they go to start a business, and they're all over the place. They just go, I just want to make money. But how much money? Because anyone can trade their time for money for $10,000 a month. But if you really want to scale and if you really want to go big, then you have to create a business or a system that will facilitate you doing that. And I think I just have an ability to cut through, can I say crap? Cut through the crap, get to the meat, like what's actually going on very quickly, and then lay out a plan on how to get there. I just have a creative way of being able to do that. But yeah, that's, I suppose, what I do.
It's and I've seen it in action over and over again. I mean, part of my business strategy is multifaceted because there's so many different parts that I love and that I love to share with people. And I guess one of them, I can't ignore the fact that online is so really important. And I've hated doing it for years, you know. And I've stayed small in certain parts of the business or even parts of what I do, and until I've worked with actually several people and several coaches along the way, until I sort of started to think, how can I bring that message together? It wasn't until I saw what you do as a real implementation, and it's the results. You know, there's one thing is getting the brand and the brand strategy and the umbrella of everything that you do, but the second thing that's really important that I don't know if anyone else who's listening can relate to, but oh gosh, so it's putting in the link, doing that post, doing that, and then creating that Facebook page, and then doing that. And it's almost like you have to be so many different things, and all I want to do is just empower and enliven the heartbeat behind a brand. And so I thought, what's going to be part of my strategy? And you've actually become a massive part of the implementation side of that, and I think that that's just been invaluable, because nothing means anything unless you implement it. And action is the rule. Action creates the result.
Exactly.
So if you could, I don't know if you have any strategies like right now that we could just share briefly, but there are quite a few challenges that entrepreneurs have. Now, whether you're starting out in business just like a startup, or whether you're in business for 5 years, 10 years, I believe that there's some things that you have in your toolkit that can help every business grow to the next level. And also whether you're an artist, I really want to emphasize that, because we've got a lot of creatives who get overwhelmed with the business side of things, but I think if they spend an hour with somebody like you, so what would be some of your top, I guess, 5, if we could put it in top 5? Everyone wants the top 10, top 5, top 3. What would be some things you could share with us today?
Sure. Well, I have way more than 5 strategies I can share, but today I have prepared 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to share my screen with you guys. So hopefully you can see my screen. So what I've done is I've actually prepared 5 strategies for you today, and I think these are really essential to any business owner, whether they're online or offline. So the first strategy is to build a business that you're passionate about, and here's why. So Anikigo, have you ever given up because you were doing something you weren't passionate about?
Oh, Alison, not only have I given up, but that was after probably persisting for such a long time in doing something that I believed I had to do, and kept doing it, pushing myself to do it, but then eventually realizing I was losing so much energy that I did give up.
Yeah.
I just wasn't passionate enough about it.
Exactly. And I think what a lot of people don't realize is sometimes they jump into an opportunity or an idea or something because somebody else said that they could make money out of it, or somebody said they could, do something, that they might be good at, but they're not really passionate about, and they do give up. And building a business is a fair bit of work. Now, there are a lot of ways to automate your business and shortcut a lot of things and outsource certain things, but essentially, building a business is quite a large project. And so if you're not passionate, as soon as you get to a point in your business where it's difficult, or it's just too hard, or you run out of money, the first thing that you do is you just stop growing your business and go do something else. So absolutely do something you're passionate about, and even include in that to focus on the things that you are also good at. For instance, I really love speaking, training, coaching. I love that part. I love people. I love connecting with people. So I wanted to make sure that my business included speaking, training, and coaching. But then I realized after a period of time that if I'm a coach, it's not fully scalable unless I train other coaches to do the coaching for me, because I only have so many hours in a day. So I managed to create a coaching business and also have the content delivered in another way where I could give it to tens of thousands of people if I wanted to. So include the things in your business that you love to do, because actually there are about 300 jobs or more that need to be done in your business. And so you want to focus on the things that you love to do. If you're creative, if you're an artist, if you're a singer, if you're a writer, whatever it is, do what you're good at, and try and outsource as much as you can. Because if you're stuck doing things that you're not good at, like if you're not good at copywriting, you'll give up and still not get the things done that you need to do. So try and implement the things that you love to do in your business, as well as have something you're passionate about.
It's like really loving the journey, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's such a part of it. You've got to love the journey, otherwise
Exactly. So the next point is to create and sell products that people want to buy, and that solves their problems. So in order to do that, you really need to understand who your market is. If you don't have a market yet, even better, you can choose whoever you want to work with. But the point is here that you really need to understand your market so that you can solve their problems. You need to interview them, find out what they struggle with, what do they dream about having, but most importantly, what's their biggest pain and problem. Because if you can solve their problems, people buy solutions to problems, so they'll buy your product. I had a woman come to me who had spent 2 years writing a book, and she said, Ali, I really want to get this out there and sell it to a global audience. And I said, okay, well, what's your book about? And she said, well, it's about dyslexia. And I said, oh, okay, so who's it for? And she said, well, it's for dyslexic people. And I said, well, why did you write a book for dyslexic people? Dyslexic people hate to read, right? Doesn't really solve their problem, does it? In fact, I said to her, you should have maybe created a course or a video or an experience for the dyslexic people, because they're more likely going to say yes to something like that. So the point I'm trying to make here is, she created a book that her customers don't actually want to buy. So we had to come up with a new solution, and that would be to maybe sell to the family members of the people with dyslexia, because they're most likely the ones that would actually read it. But, you really need to think about that. Now, here's the other problem with a book. It's just a one-time payment. So if you really want to get into creating awesome products to sell online, or even in general as a service, try to have a product that people can pay a monthly payment for. And if they stop paying, they lose something of value. And so to give you an example, let's say you're selling something like hosting for websites. If the customer stops paying for hosting, they lose their website. And they could have spent $5,000 on their website, but because they didn't pay their $20 hosting bill, they lose their website. So they will keep paying every single month, otherwise they lose something of value. So if you can sell things that people want to keep paying for every single month, and that's a really good way to create a lifestyle for yourself, and get creative with that kind of stuff. It'll really, really help you build and scale your business as well.
So, Ali, on that note, what would be an example, for an artist, whether it be a visual artist or a music artist, what could they create or use that somebody could keep paying for?
Sure. So let's just take a painter as an example. So when somebody makes or creates a painting, usually they try and sell it for a fixed price. And actually the true value of the painting doesn't really happen until they die, unfortunately. But let's say you're trying to sell your paintings, okay? It is true. You make more money if you fake your death, I suppose. But let's say that you've got these paintings and you need to sell them. Well, if you just sell the product, you're really just trading your time for money. If you make $1,000 one time for the painting, if it took you 10 hours to make the painting, it's cost, you've made $100 an hour basically, and plus whatever time it took to sell it. But to make residual income out of that painting, why not go to a business or an office building in the city, or a hotel, or some kind of club, and rent out your art to these companies, where you maybe every 3 months you switch the painting on them, and you could charge $100 a month to hang your artwork in their restaurant or whatever, and that way the company or the restaurant or the hotel has fresh art coming in all the time. It keeps it interesting for their patrons, and but now you're making residual income, because now you're making $1,200 per year and you're just rotating art. And then you could even have 4 or 5 different office blocks that you rotate your art to, and now you've got 5 paintings paying you $100 a month. With all these different venues. So, you could just get creative with this kind of stuff and just think differently about what you're trying to achieve and how you can actually do it.
That's a really good example for artists, definitely. And we know that it's people who are writing books out there. There's entrepreneurs and speakers who want to get their true voice online. So they would have many products or many ideas that they could repurpose, rescale, and just get out there in other ways.
Well, that's right. I mean, sometimes people set out to create something, but if you tweaked it a little bit, it'll make a huge difference to your business. As an example, I had a guy come to me, and he'd been coached by somebody else to do a webinar to sell his coaching program, and he was coached to sell 6 one-on-one coaching calls for $297. Now, by doing that, he's automatically trading his time for $50 an hour. That's the first thing. And I said to him, how much money do you want to make? And he said, $10,000 a month. And I said, okay, well, if you want to make $10,000 a month, you need to get 33 customers. But if you have to deliver on 33 customers 6 coaching calls, that's 6 hours times 33, which is 210 or so hours a month. Well, think about a normal working week, 40-hour work week. There's only 160 hours in a month to work anyway. So it was actually impossible to reach his goal based on the price point and the product that he offered. So I said to him, why don't, instead of selling 6 one-on-one coaching calls, you sell 6 webinars with similar content for $297, and then you could have 1,000 people join those 6 webinars, and then the cost of your time is really only the time to create those 6 webinars, but you could scale that as much as you want. So it's just a matter of just tweaking a little bit your product offering or the strategy there to really help you reach your goals online and for your lifestyle and revenue goals as well.
Wow, so we're really increasing an amazing value. It's not even a question of if you're already an entrepreneur or an artist or looking at an online business, then you're obviously passionate about making a difference in some way, shape or form. So imagine the value that people would get if you could just tweak your product or tweak something only a little bit and know that you're getting 10 times more value for your time, your message, whatever it is, and you could keep recreating and doing other things that you're passionate about. I love that.
Well, exactly. And I mean, the other problem with, the coaching model is once you've got a full plate of customers and you can't take on any more, you don't even have time to promote anymore. You don't have time to train anybody to take over for you. And I actually, when I started my coaching business, we were doing 17-hour-day coaching days, and it was massive. And I didn't even have time to train somebody. And so I actually had to block out half days in my calendar so nobody could book in, so that I could train somebody, so that I could get my time back. And as soon as I trained one coach, I got 50 hours a week back. It was amazing. But it's just a matter of planning this stuff out and strategically working to achieve your goals. So in that, the next point that I wanted to mention is to maybe even sell affiliate products to generate cash flow in the same niche. So here's why I say to do this. Let's say you start your business with some money in the bank, all right? And as you grow your business, you create products and you spend money. And then you create landing pages and websites and you spend more money. And then, and it keeps going down. And over a period of time, you're spending, and you still haven't made any money yet. Or maybe you make a little bit of money, but nowhere fighting with the outflow of money, right? So if you were to offer affiliate products to your customers in the same niche, so don't get people, like if you're in the health niche, don't sell them make money products, right? But sell similar products that will also solve your clients' problems. Don't sell people crap or they won't buy from you again, but sell people good products that will help them. And then you could make, maybe $1,000 today or $500 tomorrow. And if you just sold a little affiliate product each day or once a week, and you're just making a little bit of money here, all the way along, by the end of the year, you're not negative. You're now, still in a much better situation. And as you've cash flowed the growing of your business by selling other people's products. And the other great thing about promoting other people's products is it teaches you how to promote. If you can get traffic to someone else's business, then you can get traffic to your own business. So it's a great little tip there, which will really help startups and even business owners who have an existing business. You could offer something else that solves your clients' problems, and it just gives you that bit of extra revenue. And even if you increase your revenue by 5% this year or 10% this year, that could be tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars. So, really consider offering affiliate products, whether you're a business or even a startup, because, the only thing you need to focus on is traffic there.
Great. That's wonderful. Great extra option to keep revenue coming in.
Yeah.
And even selling affiliate products through being an entrepreneur and online business. Well, everyone needs to have online presence no matter what they do. Speaker, musician, artist, entrepreneur. I've met a lot of amazing people on the way who are great creators, and so I wanted to promote some of them and their products, their courses. So there's never a shortage. You don't have to just promote massive products or well-known products. You can also promote something that you're just so passionate about.
Yeah.
So I really love that.
And like, even, can I use you as an example? Even you made over $1,000 US today, just doing this very strategy. And it's just like, if you did that every day, that's an extra $52,000, or $300,000 in your business. In the year. It's amazing, and it's not much effort to promote affiliate products.
No, and it's actually something that I was very passionate about, so it was just a real bonus. I was really, really happy about that today. No one's going to say no to that. So, I actually thank you for making that possible, because of the work that you do with for people. It's just amazing.
Yeah, very cool. All right, so the next thing is you really want to have a good sales funnel, and you want to do a lot of split testing. Now, a lot of people think they just need a website. Websites are really glorified business cards these days. The highest converting ways to get people to take action on your pages is to have sales funnels. That's where you might have an opt-in page to build a database, and then you have a sales page to sell a product, and there's no other distractions. A lot of websites now look like landing pages, so the tabs are very small and hardly noticeable, and it's still good to have a website. It shows your credibility. You can have a blog, you can build trust, but if you're really wanting to drive traffic for higher conversions, you have to invest in a sales funnel. But once you've got your sales funnel or your website set up, you have to split test. You have to be willing to change it. For those perfectionists out there like I am, I used to hold off and not put something up because it wasn't perfect. You know what? It'll never be perfect. And if you think it is ever perfect, it's not. The minute you think that, it's already not perfect. So you have to be willing to change things. In fact, we just set up a sales funnel and we redesigned the opt-in page 6 times before we got it converting how we wanted it to convert. So once you do that, you can really get more people opting in, get more people buying your stuff if you're willing to change the button color, the headlines, the graphics to really, connect with your audience better. Once they go into your funnel and register for whatever it is that you're offering or pay you money, they're now in your database, and now you need to nurture them. And a lot of people, they don't do this step, and it's really important to building a database of really loyal fans and people that trust you. You have to give away free content, and we say about 7 content emails to 1 selling email. Don't just sell. You'll annoy people and they'll unsubscribe. But if you offer them great content, great tips, things that they would solve their problems, then you earn heaps of trust. And one of the good things about this is when it comes to on your side of it, when you actually go to sell them something, they're much more responsive. To give you an example, we did a promotion earlier this year, 2 months ago, and we just sent an email blast out for one of our databases for a product for $19.97, and we got 15 sales with 10 minutes worth of work. So if you can make $30,000 with 10 minutes worth of work, that's when your business is really going well, because you have an audience of people that really trust you. So that's really, really important. And the 5th strategy I'd share with you today is turn your raving fans, which is your customers, into affiliates to promote your business. Now, I would say that 30% of the revenue in our business is because of affiliates, and we really nurture them, take care of them. We even created an entire membership area with all of the pre-made graphics, content, like email swipes, which are basically pre-written emails for them ready to go. So all they have to do is copy and paste into social media or into their databases. So we really take care of our affiliates. We train them, and our affiliates bring free traffic and are responsible for 30% extra revenue each year, which is a big chunk of money. So if you can do that in your business, that's really awesome. And the one thing I would say with that, though, is there's a very fine balance between being competitive in the market with your price, occur as value for money for your customer, and offer enough affiliate commission to your affiliates to have them want to promote your business, and being profitable yourself. Okay, so you have to take all of those things into consideration when choosing your price points. But I think that if you can get that balance right and not be too expensive because you have an affiliate program, then that will really help you. But we love affiliates, and we had a webinar the other day, and we got 6,000 clicks to our webinar just because we have affiliates promoting, and we didn't have to pay for that traffic. If you paid for Facebook ads, you'd be paying, even if you paid $1 a click, that's $6,000 in advertising we didn't have to pay for because affiliates are promoting. So, it can really save you a lot of money as well. And when you do it right, it can really be powerful. And when an affiliate shares your business and says you are good and you should trust this person, people are more likely to buy from a recommendation from a friend. And especially when you're selling higher ticket priced items like coaching, artworks, and consulting and things like that. So and done for you programs. So affiliates are awesome for that.
Absolutely. Word of mouth, really, isn't it? Comes back to word of mouth marketing. And I can definitely say that a lot of the things that I have bought or attended or read as you from someone said, you've got to check this out. So, I thank the people who rave about us. We're giving them a thank you and a percentage for driving business back to us. So That's really amazing, Alison. Thank you so much for sharing in detail all of those points. And you even used examples for artists or creatives. There's some great strategies. And as I said earlier, you have a very unique way of bringing a strategy together for a very unique person. And because one of the strategies that we've implemented in my business, which is all about helping people be their true voice in the global market, being their true voice online. True voice online has really come about thanks to you and what you deliver and how you fulfill. You actually fulfill on that end completely. And you've saved me a lot of time and a lot of friends and colleagues a lot of time. Is there anything that people can see or go-tos after this brief introduction with you, which has been really thorough?
Sure.
Is there anything we can send them or free things that we can offer? You mentioned free was a big thing. So what's something for free that people could check out?
Well, there's a couple of things that we have available that will really help businesses and entrepreneurs at all levels. So whether you're starting out online, you've been trying for a while and it hasn't been working, or you have an existing business and you want to take it to the next level, we have different things that will help you no matter where you are. So what I'll do is I'll share with you a couple of things that's available. Now, you mentioned the True Voice Online, and this is a membership site that we actually created, which is a complete online marketing membership site. It's a business in a box that you can relabel as your own business. And so what True Voice Online is the white labeled version of this membership area. And what we love about this is it's giving customers a complete business or a product ready to go to offer to their customers. So in this case, it's truevoiceonline.com/7-steps. And if you go there, you can actually access a membership site with all of the training and all of the strategies that you need to get your business online, to create residual income online, everything you need to know from product creation, knowing your customer, research, building your sales funnels, building your products, outsourcing, how to communicate with your staff, all the way up to, traffic in Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Google+, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, webinars, a whole bunch of different strategies around scaling your business and going viral. Everything you need to know about internet marketing is in this membership site. And I'm so proud of this because I know over $50,000 worth of coaching and training and courses to get to where I am today while I was $37,000 in debt. And I wish I had have had this membership site back then, because it would have shortcut a whole bunch of mistakes and things that cost me a lot of time and years to kind of figure out on my own. So if you're serious about getting online and you really want to learn how to do this and what you need to know for your business, you want to get into this membership site and watch the videos, download the checklist, cheat sheets, everything, workbooks, to really get your stuff online and do it. And you also get access to other great resources and tools that'll automate a lot of parts of your business as well, and it'll save you a lot of time. So that's really cool. We also have the Digital Marketer Meetup, which is a great way to network, meet other entrepreneurs and business owners, as well as learn incredible strategies, some of which are in the membership site above, but actually really getting into some advanced and simple. So if you're just starting out, it's simple enough for you to understand, but really advanced in that it's new, it's bleeding edge, and it works. These strategies convert. So you absolutely want to join us for the meetups coming up around Australia. There's the link there. We also have the Digital Marketer Mastery, which is a one-day seminar, and you can get a ticket to that. It's, if you're serious about really getting online, growing a successful business, you really want to join this event. This is a brand new seminar, which we're really excited about, and we're putting the best of the best content in here. And we have every single person that comes to our events around the world just love our events. I mean, we have one event where 100% of all attendees have made money at that event, which is really exciting. So we'd like to implement a lot of things in the room, but more importantly, give you what you need for your business now to take it to the next level. And then finally, if you're overseas and you can't be in Australia right now, you can come on the webinars and enjoy the training as well from the webinars as well. So very exciting stuff. We love helping people. We love getting results. We love seeing people's lives change. I even loved it earlier today when you just went, yay, just made that extra $1,000 online, and it's just that's so exciting. That's so fulfilling to see our students getting results, or our clients getting results so quickly, which is really fun.
When you get an email from PayPal saying that $1,000 has just been deposited in your account, it feels pretty cool. Now, it's royalty income is just incredible. I'm fortunate enough to see it through some music streams as well as the funnels that you've created. That it really does help you keep feeding your passion and keeps you just going, gosh, I get to love what I do right now. Not in Strait. And I just want to keep helping more people achieve the same.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being with us, Allison. You dedicated a lot of time, a lot of details, and I hope everyone else out there can really see that this woman is a Bible of not just information, but she's a really powerful leader because her mission is just to champion the cause within. And whatever it is that is your cause, that is what Allison is going to go on for. And if you've got a 4-time world champion winner, then I think we can really trust that there's going to be more there.
You know what's funny about that, Anikiko? I reckon because I never give up, never ever ever. I never give up on a client. And I would say to you, our clients will always give up before I will. Does that make sense? And not that, we want anybody to ever give up, but we never give up to help people get results because you can't stop. If something isn't working, you have to be willing to change it. And, people just go, where do you get the energy from? And for me, I'm just so results driven. I can't help it. So you gotta keep coming up with new stuff. You got to keep trying new things, and then you hit the sweet spot, and you make a lot of money very quickly, or just consistent money, and that's awesome. But one thing that I didn't get to share yet is one thing that we did actually create recently, and you'll get to learn more about this, at some of our trainings, is that we actually created a business in a box ready to go for people who want to make money straight away. So, and the cool thing about this is it doesn't matter what niche you're in, whether you're in the make money niche or the health niche or the personal development niche or relationships niche, you can plug this business in a box into your existing business and make sales straight away. It's a pre-made, white-labeled business. And what I love about this is you only need 241 customers to make $1 million a year residual income. And so with that, if you could make $1 million a year residual income, then now you... Almost finished.
Oh wow!
That's all right.
Let's wrap this up.
Yeah, this is my last sentence.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So.
Hang on, let me just finish what I was saying while I'm on the right track. Okay.
Yeah, hold on. Are you screen? You're not recording. I am.
Yeah, We're all good.
Got you.
You ready? Okay. I'll just keep going. So what I love about this is if you could make 241 sales, you would be on $1 million a year residual income. And what we also love about it is you only need 2 customers to cover the entire overheads of your business. And there's nothing else out there where you could make 2 sales and have no overheads forever. It's a complete funnel business ready to go. And this is really exciting, not just for us, but for our customers, because it's actually real residual income, and it's branded, your branding, your logo, your business, and it's ready to go. And this is one of those things that just makes life easier for people. And even today I was getting messages from people saying they're making sales in their new business, which is exciting for them because they didn't have to spend $150,000 creating it, spend 2,000 hours building it, or need to know how to do it. They just plugged it into their business, they're selling it, and now they're making residual income. So this is what we love. We love solving problems, we love getting results, and we can't wait to meet you at the Meetup Mastery or webinar training.
That's absolutely right. So for people in Sydney and all around Australia, there are digital marketer meetups, and they're free. And there's also one full-day course, which is really affordable if anyone wants to really plug in and have your direct help for their business. Thanks again so much, Allison, and for being there as an incredible source of support and just creating such online, what I would call solutions. You just implement, and you are results driven, and you and your team implement, and that's what I love. So thank you. And hopefully you guys out there got some ideas on what you can do, or where you can grab some more ideas from in your business so that you can get your true voice online and true voice message in the world. My name's Annie Kiko, and over and out. May you enliven and evolve the heartbeat of your brand.
Bye.
Bye.